For over 3 decades, his legendary television show Rockers was uninterruptedly on the air, broadcasting out of New York City and in the tri-state area to millions of music fans. It was the first reggae music television series and the most authentic one. Its dynamic mix of live performances, interviews, and Caribbean lifestyle coverage made it a Friday night must-see for legions of TV watchers. This was a series not only about reggae music, but was also deep into a myriad of cultural segments about Jamaica and, crucially, the rest of the world. And this is really how extensively we have to introduce my next guest. He is Mr. Earl Chin. Morning, Earl. How you doing?
Great, my dear. How are you?
I am good, thank you. I see you're bringing a little snow, a little sun. Mixing it up this morning. Earl, let's start from the beginning, which is where most things start. What was the genesis of Rockers TV?
Well, the original genesis of it was to really an idea that would broach upon my thought. But actually, I started in radio. I was on radio in New York City for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I came up with this opportunity and this idea. And you know, like at that time, the diaspora was really evolving and needed something to cater to. So I just decided that it would be a very good idea to fuse the audio with the visual. That's where the whole genesis came about. And coincidentally, Robert, with Bob Marley, a good friend of mine, was in New York, and I approached him the idea. Said, I was thinking about this. He said, and it's an overwhelming positive idea. Go for it.
Yeah.
In 1978.
1978. So you were in radio before that. When did you start in radio?
I started radio about 1977 on a station called WHBI, but one of the first Caribbean radio program in the diaspora of the United States. But there were other legends before I got on radio. Man like our brother by the name of Gil Bailey, who unfortunately passed away.
Yes, man.
And along with a brother by the name of Ken Williams.
Yes.
Big up to yourself. He's in Montego Bay right now.
Yes.
A brother by the name of Jeff Barnes and
yes.
Clint. So there were other pioneers in the radio thing, but I was really the pioneer in television, fusing the audio and the visual together. And
yeah. Well, as you
so,
said, Bob Marley was one of the people who encouraged you to do it. Tell me about some of the personalities that you'd have interviewed over the years. Bob, Tosh?
The first interview I did when I started the series was a brother by the name of Gregory Isaacs.
Wow.
He was in New York, and I hooked up with him at the radio station, and he had an album out called Soon Forward, which to me was one of Gregory's most outstanding work. And we have interviewed, but not only, Bob Marley, we did Peter Tosh several times. Bob did a couple of times. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones, and Sting from the Police, but the Police just were known as the Police before Sting separated from them. But when they came and did their first tour in the United States, there was Sting. There were just 3 members of the group before they all went their separate ways.
Yeah.
And then Freddie McGregor, Dennis Brown, and John Holt, Delroy Wilson, the Blues Busters, Cox and Dodd from Studio One, and Bunny Lee in those days, and
list goes on and on.
The Abyssinian, there's a multifaceted, we're going to really make it my archives accessible very shortly on rockerstv.com.
No, I was about to say that to you, Earl, that now might be the time to get into those archives and do a special on all these wonderful people.
We're planning to launch the website in another week or 2. It's in the process of technically constructed and all being assembled right now. So it will be access to all the people who might want to get a upbringing of the early development of reggae music and
yes.
So that will be forthcoming on rockerstv.com very shortly.
Wow. What was the reception to Rockers TV like? First time you put it out there, and then as it expanded in the tri-state area, people must have been very excited to see.
Well, it becomes a phenomenon throughout the Connecticut, New York City, New Jersey, the tri-state area. You know, New York City being the capital of the world, media capital of the world, crossroad of the world. Anything that kicks off in New York always take a global impact. You know what I'm saying? So as a result, whenever the artist had passed through New York, the first stop they wanted to do was Rockers TV. When I started Rockers TV, there were no cable at that time. There were called UHF channel. That's an expansion of the bandwidth of it, they call it today. From the local television station, which was about less than a dozen. So they developed or expanded to UHF channel. So I started channel 68, then I went to channel 25. It became a more major outlet, you know, and it was such an impact that I used to attend different universities and give a motivational speech.
Yeah.
But, you know, like the prisoners would demand that rockers be shown on Friday nights in their entertainment thing. You know, like I'll go to the prison system.
Wow.
To the incarcerated people.
Yeah. At one point you were also being shown in Ghana, yes?
Excuse me?
At one point you were also being seen in Ghana.
Yes, we are also and also Jamaica.
But must Earl, come on.
Yeah, you know, so the whole thing just evolved from there, and you know, I'm very pleased and proud to see how the music has evolved. You know, such a powerful force coming out of a country, a small country like Jamaica. It's give us something to be proud of, because reggae music has really become a global, and it's being adapted by just about every nationality globally.
Yeah. Well, kudos to you, Earl, for having the vision and the early vision, because right now the value of your archive is absolutely priceless. I look forward to seeing the future of Rockers TV and just all that will come from it. What's your vision moving forward as we wrap up this interview?
Well, the thing about what we plan for the website, in addition to making the archives accessible, I'm going to producing new contents also beyond my individual hosting, and diversification of more contemporary things in terms of beside the archives. So it's all going to be available at rockerstv.com in approximately 2 weeks. For the Rockers TV fans from decades. Can look forward to. I want to say a very big up to Reggae Month. Reggae not only for a month but on a continuous basis. Delia.
Yes, respect Earl.
It was a pleasure, and you continue doing a tremendous job. I'm a big fan of yours. I watch you back quite frequently the more.
Oh, bless you. I'm a fan of yours as well. I look forward to everything that's coming out of Rockers TV, man. Visionary. Earl Chin, reggae DJ and VJ on Rockers TV. Is a Jamaica pioneering things long time? Thank you for starting your morning right here on Smile Jamaica, people. Up next, 2 truths and a lie. We'll soon come.